there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Wolters World, and today we're outside of Las Vegas taking a day trip to Lake Mead and Hoover Dam and Boulder City, and we're just having a nice day outside of the Strip. And so what I thought I'd give you today is some of the good day trips you can do from Las Vegas, because I know when you go there, you're going to have fun, you're going to hit the casinos, go down to the Fremont Street experience and those things, but sometimes you want to get out because there's a lot of beauty around Las Vegas that aren't just lit up and shining, okay? And so I kind of want to give you this lift here. So I got a few places. Probably the most popular day trip that people do when they come to Las Vegas is they do either a bus trip or they drive out to Hoover Dam. Okay, Hoover Dam, the Colorado River is dammed up. It makes Lake Mead, you know, and it's just a really incredible engineering feat of mankind. I mean, it's something you go see and you're like, wow, I'm not even a big engineering person, but that is really, really cool to see all that cement there. And yes, you can go there and stand part of the way in Nevada and part of the way in Arizona and get your picture. I mean, I've done it a few times, so I'm just telling you, it's one of those things you do, but you actually do tours of it. You know, there's multiple different tours you can take. They're relatively quick. You know, you can do a half-hour tour or an hour-long tour, but it's worth doing. I will say this, if you do see the bus tour option at your hotel, the bus tours, what they'll do is they'll pick you up at your hotel and they take you to another bus station, and then you kind of meet together there with other people, and then they send you off. So it's kind of like you're like, wait, I'm sitting at this bus station for like an hour until I get redistributed to go to Hoover Dam. So that can be a bit frustrating. So I usually recommend renting a car and going. And all these places you can do renting your car. It's very easy to get around. As long as you're not driving on the Strip, honestly, in Vegas, you should be fine, okay? The Strip gets a little bit congested, but Hoover Dam, well worth doing. Another day trip that I recommend you do, if you go to Red Rock Canyon National Conservation Area, it is about, I don't know, half hour west of the city. And it's basically this like canyon valley, and you can go hiking there in these mountains, and it's just unbelievable. It's, you know, Red Rock Canyon, so you see the line of red rock there, and it's just gorgeous. And what's cool is there's tons and tons of hiking there. They say it's about 30 miles, a little over 30 miles of hiking trails you can do, but there's a 13-mile like scenic drive you can drive, and it is just gorgeous to go through. And you're just like, picture, but don't take pictures while you're driving. Have your co-pilot take the video or pictures, like I was the videographer on that one. But there's plenty of places to stop to kind of take your pictures in and go on some of the hikes and stuff. So that's another thing. So those are two probably most popular ones I recommend doing. Another thing you can do if you want to see some more nature, kind of a miniature version, not miniature, but a smaller version of Red Rock Canyon National Conservation Area, is actually if you go to Valley of Fire State Park, which is kind of northeast of Las Vegas. You go up there, and what's cool is when you drive into the state park, you like do this turn, and then all of a sudden you see the red mountains there, and it really looks like fire coming out of the ground. Lots of hiking you can do there, lots of pull-offs you can go and hike, and what's cool is a lot of these places you can do, you know, rent bikes and go around as well, so that's very nice. Now, my next day trip for you is actually here. You can go to Lake Mead. You can go swimming there. There's beaches there. There's plenty of beaches. Go to Boulder Beach. It's really easy to get to. You can, you know, rent boats when you're there and go and explore on the lake. I mean, it is just a really gorgeous place to be. And you're like, man, I'm in this desert, but then there's this beautiful lake. You know, it's a man-made lake. It's the largest man-made lake in the U.S., but you go there and you can enjoy. There's fishing. There's all kinds of cool stuff you can do there. And the thing is, if you're by Lake Mead or you're by Hoover Dam, most likely you're going to go pass through Boulder City. And that would be my next day trip for you to kind of like throw it in with there, because Boulder City was the town that was built to house all the workers for the Hoover Dam. And so you go there and it's like a planned out community, but you can go and eat and you know, enjoy yourself when you are there. There's some fun adventure-y things to do. Like you got the Rail Explorers we should go do. That's something we're going to be doing. So that can be kind of a fun thing, but it's a nice little, you know, hey, it's a place to stop off, have dinner when you're there, enjoy the little town, the historic downtown part. It is kind of interesting. And then you see some of the old homes they built that were for the workers. Okay, so kind of a nice thing to do. For my casino friends, there's no casinos in Boulder City. They didn't have that because they didn't want the workers gambling. They wanted them to be focused on building that awesome Hoover Dam. And then my last day trip I want to talk about is the Grand Canyon. Now, you'll see a lot of things offering Grand Canyon tours or take a helicopter tour of the Grand Canyon. Look, the Grand Canyon is not really close. It's about 270 miles from here, okay? You can visit the South or North Rim. Remember, the South Rim's open all year round. The North Rim is only open basically like mid-May through mid-October, okay? So it is a long trip. If you're gonna go there, I would do an overnight there. It's not something you wanna do back and forth because you're gonna spend so much time in the car and not get a chance to enjoy the Grand Canyon. Hello. below. It is fantastic. And when you go to the Grand Canyon, yes, there's rafting there. There's hikes that are there. You can go biking to the Rams. I mean, it's just a really great experience. It's gorgeous, probably the most gorgeous natural wonder in the U.S., one of the most wonderful, gorgeous nature things in the world. But it is a little bit farther. That's why I have it at the bottom of the list, because if you're only here for a few days, I don't want you taking all that time driving out there when you can see beautiful nature like this much closer to Las Vegas. All right, so I hope this helps you know some of the day trips you can take when you do come here to Las Vegas. It is more than just the Strip, so get out of the casinos, get off the Strip, and go explore some of the beauty around Las Vegas. All right, so I'll see you later. Thank you to all our patrons on Patreon and our members on YouTube for helping making honest travel videos like this possible. And if you want to learn more, click that join button below or visit patreon.com/WoltersWorld to find out more. And we've got plenty of videos of visiting actual Vegas as well, so you can check those out too. Bye.